Hello everyone, today will be a relaxing video. You probably know by now that when relaxing videos come up it means we're approaching the end of the chapter. I will probably shock many of you today, but honestly I don't give a fuck. Let's now talk about the revolutions of the heavenly spheres. I know what you are probably thinking.
But Thomas, are you saying that the Earth is not revolving around the Sun?
Yes, kind of. Let me explain. We all know that the Sun is at the center of the solar system, and the Earth revolves around its axis. This obviously means that the Sun is static, and therefore it is the center of the universe.
Wait, the Sun is not the center of the universe, and it's moving.
Exactly. You see what I did there? The Sun is not static, it is revolving around the Milky Way, which is also moving in the universe. Everyone uses the heliocentric model, but it presupposes that the Sun is static, while it is not. The Sun is revolving around the galaxy, and so is the Earth. Days and seasons happen because of the peculiar rotation of the Earth around the Milky Way. By simply changing the physical frame of reference, we proved that the Earth does not revolve around the Sun, but the galactic center. So then, what happened with the Copernican revolution? I will tell you. Before the heliocentric model, the main model used to describe the Earth's rotation was the geocentric Ptolemaic model. The Ptolemaic model was extremely helpful and intuitive to understand how days and seasons worked. It was perfect for ancient and medieval societies, which were mainly concerned with the Earth. However, after the Renaissance, we started looking at the stars, and wondered how do the heavenly bodies move overall. We checked the geocentric model, but it was extremely difficult to use for calculations about the celestial spheres, because the orbits were not elliptical. However, Copernicus noticed that the Sun's orbit was the only elliptical one, and wondered what would happen if we changed the frame of reference from a static Earth to a static Sun. This simplified calculations massively, and therefore the model was adopted by everyone. However, with time, people started believing that the Sun was actually static at the center of the universe, while Copernicus had only swapped the frame of reference to simplify calculations. Nowadays, we all believe the Earth to be moving and revolving around the Sun, but as I showed you before, by changing the frame of reference, we see that it is not the case, since they are both moving around the galaxy. The various models are just used to simplify calculations according to specific needs. But we must remember that there is currently no way of scientifically determining whether the Earth is static, revolving around the Sun, or revolving around the galactic center. In order to know what is static, we would have to know where is the precise center of the universe. Yet this is impossible, because the universe is expanding, and it is expanding everywhere. This means that all matter is getting farther from each other, and we cannot point out where it has been expanding first. Just to make you understand, maybe, the universe began expanding from the center of the Earth, and therefore the Earth is the center of the universe, static, with all of the solar system revolving around it. This would mean that the Ptolemaic system was right, but we have no way of proving it right or wrong, just like the heliocentric model. This was all for today. As always, I will be there next week with more philosophical content. See you then. Be well.
You don't understand? Just look in this telescope and you will see that I'm right.
No.
Then stop complaining about what I believe.
Listen, Galileo, I'm a 17th century man. I have never seen a telescope in my entire life. I know nothing about optics, just like every other person in the world right now. I have no guarantee that that thing will actually make me see things better instead of more distorted. It's as if I told you that talking rocks exist, and in order to check that you would have to look in this crystal ball.
Oh, I guess you're right then.
Good. Now abjure your belief before this conversation ends up like the one with Giordano Bruno.
Sì, allora praticamente la magia fra, tutto è controllato dalla magia, non capisci? Devo creare un cristianesimo egizio esoterico.
Is that English money?
No, è solo una bacchetta magica.
Get the fuck out of here right now.